Skytear is facing a threat of outsiders who control hordes of monsters intent on destroying your castle. You represent the Alliance and must manage these monsters while trying to face down powerful elementals and destroying portals allowing them to enter. This is Skytear Horde, which was designed by Ricardo Neri and Giacomo Neri and published by Skytear Games, who helped sponsor this video. Hey everyone, I'm Mike Murphy, the Brothers Murph, and I'm here with Board Game Geek. Well, it's about time I get my allies into lanes to fight some monsters, so let's get this game down to the table to go a little more in focus on Skytear Horde. In Skytear Horde, players will either play cooperatively as the Alliance, or in 2 to 3 player games you can play competitively with one player controlling the Horde. Players will be playing cards to one of 6 lanes in order to combat monsters in these lanes, which are looking to damage and ultimately destroy the Alliance's castle. Each round will follow 7 phases. The first phase will allow Alliance players to gain mana equal to the mana boost on the current portal card, and then they may refresh all of their exhausted cards. Next, the Horde phase will bring new Horde cards into the game. The wave number on the current portal will decide how many Horde cards are drawn, and they are placed in the leftmost empty lane on their side. These cards may provide additional mana boosts that can go to any one of the Alliance players. These Horde cards may come with play abilities, which means they trigger at this time. Any spells are discarded and then monsters shift left, and then it's time for the Alliance to act. Here the Alliance player or players can take any amount of actions they like and can afford to play Alliance cards to an empty lane, engage minions, move or discard cards, and use exhaust abilities of their cards. Some cards have abilities that activate as soon as they're placed as well. Once the Alliance has completed their activation, a Treachery card will be revealed by the Horde. Here you will check the left and right sides of the cards for lightning bolts or swords. If the icons are on the left side of the card, it will affect the leftmost monster in the lanes and the rightmost monster if the icons are on the right side. If the symbol is showing a lightning bolt, you'll carry out the Treachery ability written on the card. If the card shows a sword or swords, it will add to the attack strength of that monster. Alliance players may have cards showing lightning bolt abilities, and these can trigger during the Treachery phase. Next comes the fight phase. Here you'll go down the lanes one at a time from left to right. First, if there's a Horde card in the lane that has the fight ability, they will activate it, and then the Alliance can do the same. Now cards strike. If a monster is unopposed, any damage dealt by their attack will go directly to damaging the Alliance's castle. If an ally card is unopposed, all damage will be dealt to the active portal. If a monster and an ally are faced off against one another, they will deal damage to the opposing card. Here you will check the attack value in the lower left corner of the card and place wound tokens on the opposing card. Both sides do this simultaneously. If an ally defeats a monster, any Alliance player may draw 1 card and the monster is removed from play. Players hope to be able to damage the portal because doing so allows the dangerous elemental outsider to enter play. If the Alliance players defeat all stages of the outsider, they win. Behind the front line of the Horde, there are minions. Minions pillage each round, causing each Alliance player to discard cards. If an Alliance player runs out of cards in their deck, they lose. To avoid minions getting out of hand during the Alliance phase, Alliance characters can engage with and fight minions, meaning they can't pillage that round. Defeating minions returns them to the back row, but it helps them stop from becoming too powerful. After the pillage phase comes the end phase, where the Alliance checks to see if they've won. If they haven't, they rotate the active portal clockwise 90 degrees. If the portal was destroyed this turn, replace it with the next stage portal. Players then discard down to 7 cards and begin again with the refresh phase. Players need to defeat all stages of the outsider to win. In a round that they do this, they still need to survive until the end of the round, and if at the end of the round the outsider's final stage has been defeated, all Alliance players win. Skytear Horde works a bit different than other card dueling games in that there isn't a guarantee that Alliance players will draw cards each turn. This comes from defeating monsters for the most part, so you have to be aggressive if you want to destroy these outsiders and win. This game can be played solo or cooperatively, which we just showed you, or you can play it competitively with 1 or 2 Alliance players facing off against a player controlling the Horde. And if you'd like to learn more about Skytear Horde, be sure to visit its page at BoardGameGeek.com. And until next time, I'm Mike Murphy, and we've been going in focus on Skytear Horde. Have a great day.